Hello and welcome to the Year 4 Strings program, Purple Ribbon Review. This is the video to watch if you're aiming for your purple ribbon to go on your string instrument. Once we've earned our purple ribbon, Miss Scully can post it to you and then you will be able to put your purple ribbon on your instrument, which would be lovely. Let's start with a do now. First of all, on the left-hand side of your screen, can you name all the instruments? What is the frog playing? Yes, that's right, a violin. What is the cat playing? Correct, that's the viola. And what is the wolf playing? Correct, it's playing the cello. Okay, question 2. How do we tell left from right? That's right, when you connect your thumbs, the left hand forms a perfect L shape. Question number 3. Name the parts of the violin. This is a picture of a violin, but a lot of these things apply to viola and cello as well. Number 1 was the scroll. That's the very top part of the instrument. What do you think number 2 is? Correct. Those are the teacher tuning pegs. Only teachers touch those, otherwise our strings could break. What is the third part of the instrument? That's right, that's the bridge. That's that white bit of wood that holds up the strings. Ooh, the fourth object is actually only found on violins and violas, so I wonder if the cellos know what this is as well. Number 4 is the chin rest. That's what your chin sits in if you play violin or viola. Object number 5 is the fingerboard. Object number 6 is the belly. Object number 7 is the F-hole. Object number 8 are called the fine tuners. These little screws tighten and loosen the strings, so make sure you're not touching those either because they're just for teachers as well. We wouldn't want to snap the strings. Okay, object number 9 is the tailpiece. Well done, people who remember that one. And object number 10 is called the bow. Some people get confused and they call it the stick, but this is actually the bow. What are your 4 strings? Okay, now you've had a think about it. Let's think about violin strings. What strings do they have? Their highest string is E, that's their thinnest string. Their next string along is A, their next string is D, and then their thickest string is G. Violas. What strings do violas have? That's right. Their highest string is A, the next string along is D, the next one is G, and then the thickest and the lowest string is C. What strings do cellos have? Very good. So cellos, we play them looking at our bridge on the other side. So our highest string is actually on the left. So our highest and thinnest string is A. The next string along is D. The next one is G. And the next one is C. Let's review our rhythms before we start. Get ready to clap back. I'm going to clap a rhythm. Can you please clap this back? What rhythm do you think that was? Yes, busy, busy, stop, stop. Let's try the next one. Down, little, up, little. The next one is fuzzy, fuzzy, caterpillar. I am an elephant. And everyone's favorite, people go bed. Well done. We're now going to get ready to play our instrument. We're going to play pizzicato today, which means we are plucking. So everyone show me with their right hand a thumbs up. Now show me a thumbs down. If you play violin or viola, you place your thumb on the corner of the fingerboard like the picture here. If you play cello, your thumb goes on the side of your fingerboard like the diagram here. Okay, back to rest position. So violins and violas, you will look like Mr. Chapman here. You have your tiger claw holding the belly of the instrument. Your feet are together and you're giving yourself a hug with your instrument. For cellos, you have a tiger claw and your bow is up on your knee. We call that rocket bow. Let's think about how we memorize the Peace Waltz. The first line is easy to remember. It's just 4 Ds, so we count 1, 2, 3, 4 Ds as we play. The next line is 4 As. So when we play the first 2 lines, we need to think 4 Ds, then 4 As. If you forget which string is which, it shows you at the top here. I've got violin strings, viola strings, and cello strings, so you can always check at the top of the screen. Okay, get ready to play those first 2 lines. First 2 lines without looking at the notes, 4 Ds, 4 As. Off you go. Well done, very good. Now let's take a look at the third line. It says here, don't doubt good dogs. And we have a picture next to it that has a little dog sneakily eating a sandwich there. So this is a mnemonic device that helps us remember our notes for the third line. D, D, G, D, with that lovely low G. Get ready to play those 4 notes without looking at the notes. Here we go. Lovely, well done. I love that G. Okay, let's try the 4th line. For the 4th line, I use the words ants ate all the donuts to remember our A, D. Take a look at those 4 notes. Ants ate all donuts. Get ready to play without looking at the music. Well done. I'm very impressed by your musical memory today. Okay, we're about to play along to the accompaniment, which is when other people play the other parts of the song. I've got an audio track here that we can play along to, but it's very important that we wait and listen for the introduction before we begin playing our notes. Take a moment to think about what an introduction is. Very good. It's the first few notes before the main part of the piece starts. Okay. The way I listen out for this introduction is I think in my head, listen closely to the introduction and you surely will know when to play. If you sing along with those words, then you won't miss out on the introduction. Let's have a listen to the introduction now. So that's how I hear the introduction. I think of those notes in the viola, and I think the words, listen closely to the introduction and you surely will know when to play. This time, once the viola finishes playing that little bit of music, then we can start playing along with our nice low D, 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 and so forth. Get ready to play. Remember to listen closely to the introduction and you surely will know when to play. Well done, team. I'm so impressed by that. That was beautiful. Let's go through our plenary and check we can remember everything we learnt today. First of all, what are the 4 open strings? For violin, they're from skinniest to thickest, we have E, A, D, G. For viola, we know that our highest string is A, and then D, and then G, and then C. And for cello, our highest string is on the other side of the bridge, so we have A, D, G, and C. Okay, next question. What is the third line of waltz? It's not D, 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 D. It's not A, 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 A. And we know it's not ants ate all the donuts down the bottom, AAAD. What could it be? Take a look at the picture, that might give you a hint. That's right. DDGD, don't dab with dogs. Thank you for watching. Happy practicing.